the tape for this middleweight fight.
We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Hernandez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon All-In Allen!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round 1. And a lot of eyeballs on Brendan Allen here tonight, representing Killcliff FC in South Florida and the great state of Louisiana. 5 of his last 6 wins have come by rear naked choke, and that is something that his opposition is certainly mindful of here tonight. But there's nowhere to rest, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide against Brendan Allen. He's a layered striker as well, working with Henry Hoof there in South Florida. A lot of people believe eventually Brendan Allen is going to fight for the UFC World title. Got to get this one here tonight.
Oh, that'll send your head sideways. Vicious uppercut.
Swing and a miss by Hernandez.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, side control now.
Nice defense.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Fluffy Hernandez. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Fluffy's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hernandez. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. 2 minutes. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Good work from the top here by Fluffy Hernandez.
Oh.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Fluffy Hernandez. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer. In the half guard.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hernandez. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Round 2 is next. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish, and we need it.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Allen.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch. Guillotine jump.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Fluffy's back in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Nice pass.
Anthony Hernandez is right back to the full mount here. Allen's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Hernandez. Three minutes to go in round 2. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
BA's in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hernandez.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Hernandez going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Allen gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Great shot from the top position. He's got to start throwing down.
Kick him off.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound for such a dominant position.
All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Takedown defense is there. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Now drop.
Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hernandez. Nicely done. Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
You need to work out
He's having his way with him here. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle. Oh, right into mount.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by B.A. Brendan Allen. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Standing over his opponent. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
That Darce choke is very tight. What he has to do now is slide that arm up under the neck, lock it in the crevice, make it big and full.
Oh, somehow
Yes, indeed.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if we could finish it here.
Look at him, he's starting to finish it. Oh my goodness, he slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Side control now.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
He passed the half guard.
And that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony
All right, judges did have to get involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance for the kickboxer against the BJJ fighter. How'd you score it?
Beat him up,
Yeah.
30-27.
Yeah.
No